عسلامة مرحبا في اللي قاعدين تفرجوا فينا الكل ونرجعوا مع الدوزيام ابيزود تاع كوربس بارتي على البي اس بي جو دوغور. دونك خلينا هذه ناومي ابارامون نلعبوا كل مرة بيرسوناج بيسكو لعبنا بساتوشي مرة بناومي. ناومي طاحت واحدة من البيرسوناج تاع التلامذة اللي طاحوا في دوزيام ايتاج سوبوزون بور لانستون باش منحرقوش لي زيفيرمون. دونك نكتشفوا البلاصة اللي احنا طحنا فيها شناهي. Enfin بدنا نلعبو enfin نجمش نعمل انتراكسيون مع حد شيء به. Is that Seiko? Seiko! شيء. This isn't good. This is bad. نخرج لها ندور لها مغادي. هذي شنيا شبيه هكا There's a loose board lying on the ground. Though scratched and banged up, it still seems to be fully intact and not much worse for the wear. Okay. استنى شبيه مجمش تحرك. فوالا. دونك ندور لها مشي الاخرى مفماش بلاصه نتعدى منها من هنا. فماش ضو نذكركم هذه جو دوغور وانا حموم في الجد. ايوا حيت اوف that really hurt. هذه جات ثقة مضروبة ولا نستخيل. My uncle's in pretty bad shape. Yep. شنو هذا؟ Heavenly Post. Heavenly اسم الليسي اللي كانوا يحكيوا عليه اللي صارت فيه الاستواء تاع الفونتوم اللي كانت تحكي عليه سيكو من الأول ولا؟ Third student reported missing. ما عادش نعرف نحكي زايد. One by one, the young students of Heavenly Host School seems to be disappearing, as now a third student has joined the rank of the missing. Classmates testify that fifth grader was on her way home from school, but got separated from her friends in the hall and hasn't been seen since. From the hall, okay. Police are investigating the possibility of serial kidnapping and have assigned countless investigators to the case in hopes of a speedy resolution. استنى. كيفاش kidnapping في وسط lycée. Okay. However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample cause for concern. ما لو جوش في الليسي ما برا مكسرة مش الله. حابب نبربش كل شيء قبل ما نمشي نحكي معاها. There's some sort of official looking printout pinned to the wall. Eh? No time for that now. I've got to check on Seiko. يا ولدي تمشيش تحل كاتسين ولا حاجة دي حل اقرا ذا. مش لازم. سيكو قامت ميت لا. Thank goodness she's still breathing. أي صعب شوية كان يقتل البرسوناج على الدخلة كمان. Seiko, come on. Seiko, wake up. Huh? Naomi, what's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. ليش نحس تعبنا يا زلمة؟ صدق مش تعبنا. Oh, it ain't budging. عالشباكة. These windows are sealed up tight, and it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm saying. فما شيء بشوف. What the hell's going on? Well, this is clearly a school building. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though? I wash like an elementary school. Ta 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 ta. صرت نحكي على موسيقى. An elementary school? It can be, can it? لو ما حبيت نقراها هنا قبلك خير. What is it? The printout on the wall. It says Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. Heavenly Host? Isn't that the elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Oh god, what's happening? What the hell are where the hell are we? تحسني خربت الامبيونس ده. And where are our friends and Miss Yui? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Deep breathing. Sorry. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard. I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my hand around what was happening to us. I kept telling myself, it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare, but no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. ماكش قاعد تحلم لده. قوم غير تقوم. And the silence was the worst. And the silence was the worst part of all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something, anything. قوم غني. Yeah. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try finding a way out of here? ايش فيها كلام جو؟ Bon. نيزل بيجي ديما هكاك. A way out? Bon, الشباك ديجا نساها. We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know. Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. Bibin? But the windows are all sealed shut. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decoration on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entranceway or an emergency exit or something. Some means of getting outside. You're right, and it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up. Bon, déjà, okay then, first step is to leave this room. You gotta keep our spirits up. After all, it's all probably not just the two of us in here. Hey, برسمي تاخد كلهم. The others have to be around somewhere, right? التيم تاع CORPSE PARTYYY. Yeah, and if we can reunite with them, we'll find a way out of here together. Hehe. That's the spirit. حاسس مزوز ستريسي ما يحبوش يشلقوا. مش تلعب تو ولا؟ I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest. But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable. So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Character introduction. Direct the eye toward any character and press the X button to learn more about him, her. When you're done, exit through the door on the southeast side on the room to resume play. عطيني نلعب برسمك 5 سنين. به نشوفوا لي بيرسوناج بعدا. لي بيرسوناج لحظة ساعة قبل ما نشوفوا لي بيرسوناج نعمل طلب هنا قا شي حاجة. واو شو عملت؟ دخلت المنيو مش بالعين ديزولي. سبع يزرق سرقوا على الفلوس. دونك شوف نلقى شي حاجة. A lone frog, soaking in formalin, sits upon a top shelf, eagerly awaiting dissection. به. اللون كيما يزال بي جي تلقاها معبية بحاجات تتعاود به. دونك شوفوا لي بيرسوناج فيسا خلينا نبداو اونفان نلعبو اونفان. Satoshi Moshida, a 70 years old student in Kasiragi Academy Senior High, class 2-9 ولا هي 4 ما عادش ثابت بكدا. Fairly average but popular, known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Kind of به. Despite his timidness, he's very personable and He's very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity toward others to make him a natural leader. Cowardly and kind. Natural leader. Sûr. حتى أنا فهمت. حتى أنا خدت. Okay. معناها main character نوعا ما. The one person ever to challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is, consequently, the only person to whom Satoshi regularly قديش نعرف ننطق the first judgment. هذا ساتوشي. ناومي ناكاشيما. زعما عندي حتى يديك فاش نشد الاسامي نتاعهم هذوما، عندي مشكل مع الاسامي اون جينيرال انا، دونك برشا كيما هكا حيت مزمر عليا. Naomi Nakashima, a 60 years old student in Kasaragi High Class 2-9 ولا هي 4 apparemment نفس class. تو ديجا نفس class شبيني. And a classmate of Satoshi since junior high. Frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depends on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. نظهر ديجا من التكست نتاعها. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school. به معناها هذاك سنة معناها كيما زي RPG شو اللي كل بيرسوناج عنده ال سبيسياليزاسيون نتاعو سبيسياليتي نتاعو جون غادي تهيلي وهذا ليدر يبوفي ولا نعرفش اتاك زعما بيلي RPG بيلي غير احسن RPG. بريف اللي بعده سيكو شينوهارا, 60 years old student in Kasaragi High Class 2-9, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that take others by surprise, though she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, كل واحد مثل شكون, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father, au moins. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently now have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Long conversations about their many dreams for the future. تحط اختار شي موتو هما الاولانيين. تحط اختار. بارح ما نسبقوش الأحداث. يوكا موشيدا. Satoshi is 40 years old. واو استنى هذه عمرها 14 ans. ديجا تظهر صغيرة. ديجا كي كان تحكي مع اخوها قبيله تحكي كاين عمرها تاع 10 ans هكاك. مي بون تلاقي كيما في فما دي بيرسوناج الانيم تلقى ما تنجمش تفرق بيناتهم هما من بين واحد تلقى 10 ans و 20 ans ما تنجمش تفرق بيناتهم. ممكن نستخيلها. فماش دي ريغل في الانيم كي تشوف. باف. Satoshi's 14 years old sister, though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior. Kisaragi Academy Junior High School, she looks and acts much younger. That's what I just said. In Moshida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way, and thus never really shedding her childhood behavior. دونك ذي برسوناج باش يعاونوها العباد الكل في الجو اللي باش يدافعوا عليها خاطرها ذا برنسس. بريف خاطرها في ديغيمي بلايا فمش كاميرا دونك. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or or braver than she is, which sometimes get her into trouble. Okay. Sakutaro okay. Sakutaro Morishige. Sakutaro Yizi, a 60 years old student in Kisaragi. كسرت له اسمه اللي يصير. Kisaragi High Class 2-9. He's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school and developed a real closeness with her. Mayu اللي باش نقل. He finds socializing with everyone else to be more trouble than it's worth. كيفاه يقرا تياتر وما يحبش السوشيالايزي هذيك فهمت كيفاه. However, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. Okay. Takes great pride in his family heritage and reacts violently if everyone makes fun of his name. ديجا انا قاعد نبانك عليه خطوه صعيب. The only exception is the nickname Mayu is given him Shig. جونغ من با بارتي الاخرى من با رفع او شيك. انا نجم عيطلو انا ريش خاطر في موريش. بريف مسكت خير والله. Miss Yui Shishido, 23 years. Indeed. 23 years old, 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High. Just started this semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for class 2-9 and really seems to have connected with the students there. Donc هذاك البير spirituel تاع الجروب. عارف صالح. Yoshiki Kishinuma. A 70 years old student in Kisaragi High. والله يزمين تعلموا الاسم. Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical. But as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. من نوع البيرسوناج اللي عجبوني. ما أنا أسول شي يموت. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception for now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home. Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone. I know that feel, bro. I know that feel. سي بون عندي بيرسوناج بريفيري نتاعي هذايا بس بقيت جودة في فيديو. The 70 years old لحظة Ayumi Shinozaki, the 70 years old appointed representative of Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and reveal مش سيكول تحكي ghost stories دخلتها بعضها من الأولى. Classmates to ghost stories and reveals in hearing them scream. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her all time. برسمك في حدتها الشمعة تاع قبيلة. وحدتها الشمعة تاع قبيلة. ما نحبش نعرف كي شو. Just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. كله منك يعني. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which معناها سادوشيست ومازوشيست كما قلت أنا من الأول. Okay. The unknown, which revels even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scared situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. اللي بعده الاخرانيه وفا هذه باش نقل مايو سوزوموتو نطقته بصحيح. A 60 years old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9 somehow looks much tinier than she actually is. بالرسمي كي تثبت but possesses a big heart, okay, and a bright personality. Big heart. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regards among her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familiar circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. And character introduction and return to game. Yes. Come on Naomi, let's go. Come on, ينزلوا بالتكست حب ندخل نلعب. Right. Enfin. لحظة بركة. بون ابارامون بيزمنا نخلي الابيزود اخر البقيه نتاع الجو. دونك قبل ما ندوم نخطر الباب ونقول لكم انا اوفوار ونتقابلوا في الابيزود الجاي تري بيانتو. هاي تشاو.